The finals of the UAAP season are upon us, and it will be a rematch ng 2006 battle between the ADMU Blue Eagles.
Don't touch me. Sensitive pa.
Don't touch his specs.
Ito na. Ilitin mo na lang yan.
Versus the UST Growling Tigers. Now, ang ganda ng laban. These were the top two teams. They dispatched of their opponents in the Final Four. One game lang. Let's talk about the matchups. Adrian, what matchup are you most looking forward to?
I want to see Greg Slaughter sort of bounce back from the 4-point game that he had by putting on a good show against Kareem Abdul. Abdul, we mentioned he came in second in the MVP race, and in the matchups this season, he's sort of been able to take on Greg one-on-one. So I want to see Greg, full 7 foot, all of him, just dunk all over Kareem Abdul. So yeah,
I agree with that. I think Greg has to reassert himself in this game. Especially the entire series, and if you're a 7-footer, you should get all those rebounds, and that's number one on Coach Norman's list. If you want to be loved by Coach Norman, you gotta rebound the ball, especially if you're 7 foot. For sure, he's gonna get double, triple teamed, but he still has to be aggressive. I think Greg has to learn how to play off the ball, offensive rebounds, and looking for open spots if he can't. Because if Greg is just gonna rely on just post ups, easily he's gonna invite double, triple team. But if Kiefer is gonna drive towards a certain way, he has to learn how to maneuver also to other points in the court. And I think how Coach Norman motivates players, I think you could expect that Greg will play a good series.
Pero sa side naman ni Greg, that's what's nice about Greg. I mean, he has a high basketball IQ, so if his shots aren't falling, babawi na siya on the defensive side, just like what he did sa Lasal. He limited Norbert also, so alam mo yun. So,
cancel out nga sila, diba?
Yeah.
Talk about the guards naman. We have Fortuna
Wami.
Versus Wami, two of the better point guards. And I can say that Fortuna may be the best point guard in the UAAP today. How do you see this matchup parang jiving?
Well, they're both good point guards. I mean, you can't say anything negative about them. Pareha silang matalino, they see the floor really well, and alam mo yun, they know how to orchestrate their team kahit hindi naman sila talaga shoot ng marami, pero during crunch time or pag kailangan na sila walang mga shoot and stuff, they take over or gagawa nilang paraan, get some assists, drop the ball to your big men. So.
Doug, if you're Coach Pido Horencio, who do you choose to try and stop Kiefer Ravena from your team?
I mean, as it is, it's tough to guard Kiefer, but maybe in general, I could say that you gotta send someone. Kareem Abdul. Hey, you know what? Actually, some coaches, what they do is whoever matches up on Kiefer, Kareem Abdul should be the last line of defense. And I think you've seen that in Gilas, where I think the first Gilas where they were so confident with Dalvin underneath that no matter who they were guarding, which score, they just direct him towards.
Funnel them towards.
Yes, that's it. And I think they could do that, but I hope they're not listening. So,
Adrian, sino X factor ng UST?
I think if you watch the game against NU, it was Kevin Ferrer. I mean, Jarek Tang had a crap game, and then Kevin Ferrer just came out of nowhere and lit it up. Ferrer knows Kiefer very well. It could be him that guards because they were guarding each other in the juniors. So there's there's a little one-upsmanship there, and I think that's what we're gonna see.
Ferrer, X factor for UST.
You can put si Kevin din or si Aljon. He's big, mas malakas siya kaysa kay Kiefer. Pero sa speed lang siguro medyo magkakaproblema siya doon. But as Dog said, pwede mo na
Funnel na lang.
Physical ni Aljon si Kiefer, tapos pagdating kay Kareem Abdul,
can I add something? I was part of this 2006 team where we failed against UST.
You did not fail, though.
We failed.
No.
We won a one.
We
won a one-game series. That's it.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is, above all these matchups, the technicalities of the game, specifics, I think. I'm sure gigil na si Coach Norman to get back at UST. He may have dominated UST in terms of win-loss records the past 6 years since that championship series, but it's different when you're in the finals, and it seems like it's the same thing again, all happening all over again. And as I said in the previous episode, this team has much more experience than what we had during 2006, and I think that plays a major part in any matchup you can put up. And I hope it's gonna come into play here. I know UST also has been the opponent this year that Ateneo's had the hardest time with, so you can expect maybe a 3-game series. And I hope it goes 3 games, as a fan of basketball. But I want Ateneo to finish in 2 games. But just to see the matchup, and the great, one of the greatest series maybe, because it's the last year of Coach Norman. I'm sure
last year for a lot of those players.
And not just the last year, but it's the last year. And what I mean to say is, it's his last year, and I'm sure he wants to get back at that 2006 loss, his first potential championship. With us, and I'll be there to support the team. And
Are you gonna talk to them?
How I wish that 2006 was my 4th year, so pwede kaming bumawi now, parang ganun. Kasi I really have unfinished business with UST, and
Can't get over.
that's why I'm hoping that these guys in the lineup will do their job talaga and finish off UST.
Well, I guess that's it. I mean, the finals, you have Ateneo wanting to finally exercise the ghost of 2006, and you have UST wanting to shock the world again. So, abangan na lang natin yung AP Finals.
Good luck.